Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zone Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. In this video, we're going to be looking at the question, who can't stop thinking about you right now? So let's dive straight into the pile selection. Feel free to pause the video here whilst you make your choice. Use your gut instinct and your intuition to guide you to the pile for you. Okay, so let's get straight to group number one. Okay, group one, let's take a look at who is constantly thinking about you. So we've got happy family here in reverse. So I'm sensing for a lot of you here that this person is someone that was in your family or you shared a family. So this could be a romantic partnership and you split from them, or this could be a family member, but it just feels very close to home at this person. This person may have strong Cancer placements, but you may also as well. It just feels definitely like there's something going on with their emotions when they think about you. And I feel like this is somebody that you do know and someone that you have separated from here. Okay, it could even be a friend, someone that felt like they were a family member to you. And there was something about them holding on. So maybe they were holding on to you really tightly, maybe even quite possessive, or maybe they were holding on to something else. Either the home or maybe they relocated or something, but it just feels like whatever that is, they've released and they've let go of now, because there was a lot of anxiety about you as well, is what I'm feeling, and that they may have felt trapped. Okay, and it's like now they feel free, but at the same time they haven't let go of you because they're still thinking about you. Okay, otherwise they wouldn't be coming through this reading. So even though they've let go of the negative stuff though, which is a really positive thing. It's like they've let go of the possession, the possible jealousy that may be coming through here. They've let go of the anxiety and the nervousness, and so they definitely feel more free. And they feel like they've released something really negative here, but at the same time they're still ruminating about you. And it's like they can't stop thinking about either the situation you had, how happy your family situation was, or the dream of what it could have been. It's like they either pictured being in that situation and having a family with you, and it's like that dream has come crashing down. So let's see what else is coming through. We've got spring, see your seeds grow. And we've got Father Sky, trust in the universe. Father Sky, so this could have been a father figure or your father, okay, or somebody that embodies father-like qualities that may have been distant, okay, and maybe they're thinking about you, or whether they've passed through to the other side. There's definitely this element of them thinking about you. This person, yeah, it's like they're seeing things from a higher perspective now, okay, and I feel like they understand that this was a divine connection. And I just, oh my God, I've seen what's on the bottom of the deck here as well. Guardian angel, and you are not alone. And as we know, when we see a white feather, that's a sign of somebody from the beyond giving us a message, okay, or letting us know that they're with us. So I do feel like your person wants to know that they're still with you in spirit, even if they're not here in the physical, whether, like I said, they've passed on to the other side, or whether they're still here in reality, but they've had to move away from you. It's like in their mind and their soul and heart, they still will always have a part of themselves with you, and you will always be with them. So this is definitely a very strong and divine connection here is what I'm feeling. And yeah, it may be that they're feeling quite lonely as well, and they're thinking about you more and more whilst they're on their own. But this could be your energy as well. Maybe you've been feeling lost without them. And yeah, I just feel like this is a bit of a message for you to say you're not alone, because they will always be with you in some form. And even the lessons that they may have taught you through your connection, you'll always have those with you. So you'll still always have something that they have brought to you, okay, and brought into your life that you will continue for the rest of your life, because spring and see your seeds grow. Yeah, so everything that's occurred and happened between the two of you was all divinely guided, and it's like now there's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of optimism, and it's time for new energy. Okay, it's time for a new beginning of some kind, and I feel like that's how they're feeling. And I do feel they are starting, it's like they want to be able to move away. Physically, I feel like they've left, okay, or they've distanced themselves, but again, mentally, but I feel more on a spiritual level, okay, as well, that especially as you were drawn to this pile and then the clear quartz crystal, which is a crown chakra crystal, which is your spiritual chakra and your funnel for information from higher source to come through. Okay, so this is definitely something very spiritual about your connection. Okay, so let's just take a look at the romance angels. Okay, we've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, okay. Oh, we had some fly out there. Oh, just the one. I'm like, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life right now. And look at the angel. Wow, okay. Yeah, it really does feel like this person is an angel in some way. And yeah, I really do feel strongly for some of you, this is somebody that is passed on, okay? And I wasn't expecting that in this reading at all. I do feel for a lot of you that this is somebody that is no longer with us on this earthly plane, but they are certainly with you in spirit, okay? And of course, if you're recognizing this person as being someone that is here, yeah, it's like there's a level of detachment, but on a spiritual level and on a soul level, you two were divinely guided and were meant to come together. And it's a really special connection you share with this person. So I'd be surprised if you're not knowing who this person is. It may not be clear now, but I feel like it will become clear, because I really feel like this is very specific. And I do see an affinity to animals here with this person. So this person may have a bird, or maybe they did have a bird, or were very interested in birds of prey. But on the flip side, we've then got rabbits there, which are prey animals. We've got predator, prey. Okay, so I don't know if that has any resonance. And then we have an acorn there. Again, that would be squirrels, very similar to those woodly, is that a word? Woodly creatures? I don't know if that is or not. But yeah, maybe that they really liked to walk in the woods, okay, or had a house in the woods as well. You're definitely feeling a lot of like earthy forest type of energy. So maybe forests have some resonance for you with this person. Definitely earthly matters. They could have been the sign, or could be the sign of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here as well, but the signs may resonate, they may not. Okay, and then lastly, okay, so we're just going to take a look in little box of dreams, box of goodies. So there are some really random ones in here, so some of them may resonate. Oh, I love the smell of this box. It had some bath bombs in it that my friend bought me. Oh, it just smells so divine. I wish you could smell it through the screen. Smell-o-vision. Okay, 10th house. Okay, so you may have known this person through work. So again, it could, rather than being a father figure, this could be somebody, a boss, okay, somebody that's in charge, okay, because 10th house is the boss, okay, of career in some kind, right? But also it's a sense of working very hard. It's Capricorn energy, so again, very earthly energy coming through. So it may be that your person is or was a very hard worker and very disciplined and structured. Stay present. Okay. Let it go. Yeah, this is definitely about letting it go. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Stillness. Yeah, look, it's had like it's all so quiet in my head then as well. You know that song? And And I will just say, calling in your soulmate just came out, as you can see. I just dropped those there. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations helped bring you together. Yes, this is such a divine soulmate type of connection. And it doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but you know, there was a divinely guided reason why you were brought together. And yeah, it feels like there's just nothing happening with this person right now. Like you're not communicating, and that things are just very quiet. But it's all meant to happen for a good reason. And this is definitely about letting it go. And I feel like this is teaching you about being able to release things. But this is a big lesson for this person as well, about letting things go in their life. And yeah, that's one of the reasons you both came together, okay? And so there could be a new beginning and a new start here. All right, so just going to look at the Astro dice as well, see if we can get any more clues about who this person is. Okay, so we've got the number 4, we've got Pluto and Taurus. So 4 is the number of Cancer and the number of home. So again, this represents family, something to do with the mother or children. So it may be that you had that type of relationship or have that type of relationship with the person, or even that you shared children together. And Pluto, something to do with death. Okay, so death could have been a factor here in your connection. Sex, rebirth, transformation. Yeah, this is so much about what this person is thinking about when it comes to you, like how things really transformed when you met, when you came together, and it changed everything for them. And I feel like it changed everything for you. And they may be thinking about something Taurus-like qualities. They might be thinking about money, okay, or possessions, or maybe there's something physical that you have of them, or something that they've taken of yours, like with them, that reminds them of you, is what I'm feeling. Something, yeah, this, like, but a piece, again, like, yeah, that's what came through in the beginning. A piece of you and a piece of them are with each other, like one another. You have something of one another, and whether that's something physical, which I do feel like it is, because it's Taurus, it's fixed earth, so something that's quite solid. But again, it could be on a more spiritual level. Again, within your souls, that you've always taken something with one another on your journeys. I hope that resonates for you, Group 1. And if it does, please let me know down in the comments below. And please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And I am available for personal readings at this time. So if you'd like one, go to the description box below, where you'll find the information there on how you can book a reading with me. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, Group 2, let's see who can't stop thinking about you. Okay. Okay, so straight away I'm picking up here that this person is keeping it very quiet. Okay, someone has some feelings for you and is thinking about you quite a lot, but I feel like this is new energy. Okay, so it may be someone that's been spying on you, or that has had their eye on you. Okay, I see them feeling quite stressed about this. It's like they want to come towards you, but they're holding themselves back and they're being very private right now, and they're not willing to quite open up. And it may be that they're feeling quite insecure in some way. For some of you, this could be a connection through work. So you may know this person through work, or financial matters of some kind. Yes, but I feel like, yeah, they're feeling insecure and they want a new start. But yeah, there's something that's holding them back because they feel... yeah, they feel stressed out mentally, and yeah, they're holding their cards close to their chest. So I feel like maybe that you have no idea that they're even watching you. So let's see if we can get more information on this. We have Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Oracle, wait for important information. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this person really is just waiting for the right moment to strike, I feel like. Strike while the iron is hot is coming through. Yes, so it's maybe they're waiting for things to become more peaceful. So if there's been some conflict at work, or this may be someone that you've had a conflict with, and they may just be waiting for things to feel like they're more peaceful, and something to do with nurturing here. So like they want to nurture this connection, or they see you as somebody who's very nurturing and loving and would make a really great parent. And it may even be that this person thinks of you in that way, thinks of you having children with you, or that you're somebody that is very supportive and comforting to them. Like maybe even that this is a friend, you know, or a very close colleague, or someone that you have a strong connection with, but not in a romantic sense at this moment. So it may be someone that's starting to see you in a different way, but they are certainly obsessing and thinking about something here that went awry, okay? Like the broken arrows, some kind of a mishap here. So it may even be that you do know this person and that they're thinking about what went wrong between the two of you. Okay, but again, I don't feel like you're aware that they're thinking about them or they're thinking about you, sorry, because they're so hidden and private at this moment. So maybe they are watching your social media, watching you from afar, and I feel like maybe even they're composing a message to send to you, maybe like in their notes or something, or that they're waiting for information from you. They could be waiting for a message to come through from you, waiting for important information. So yeah, this person might be quite stubborn, and maybe they feel like you need to be the one to reach out to them. So they may feel like they need to be the one in control of how this moves forward. So yeah, it may also be that they're just waiting to see how things play out in some way. Maybe they're watching something unfold from afar, if possible. Again, waiting for the right moment to strike, to take action, coming either towards you or waiting for you to come towards them. But we'll get some more information here for you. Okay, so we've got Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. I'm definitely getting a lot of feminine energy come through. So whether this is a divine feminine or you are, even if this is a divine masculine, I feel like they're tapping into their feminine energy, the yin energy, where they're not taking any action. Okay, so yeah, it may be that things are just stagnant right now and you're not noticing anything shifting or happening between the two of you. So I'm sensing there is just no communication right now, or like, yeah, the communication has broken down. So again, this could be a friend, a lover, a family member, but Air Guardian, again, look at all these females here. So maybe there were multiple females involved in this connection between the two of you. This may be what caused the issue, caused the communication or the relationship breakdown here, okay? I do feel, because there's a lot of air now coming through, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that they're thinking about you, but they're thinking about you in a new way, okay? They may be starting to shift their perception, and it may be because they've had some time and space, and maybe they needed to just pull themselves back for a moment so they could reevaluate the friendship or the connection that you share. Okay, so we have Arrow again. Okay, so Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Yeah, so this is them at the moment. They've got their walls up. Okay, they're not willing to open up at this moment. They're not wanting to connect, but they can't stop thinking about you. So yeah, if you have fallen out with somebody recently or in the past, doesn't matter if this is resonating for someone specific, then just know that they are thinking about this. But I just sense that they're in that place like, no, I'm waiting for you, or I'm waiting for something else to shift and change before even coming into your life, okay? And a new start. So I do feel like they want a new start with you, and they want to try again, okay? But they're just not willing to make that effort at this moment because, yeah, I see no fire here. I'm seeing a lot of earth, I'm seeing a lot of air, but fire is the action that we need, okay? And at the moment, there is none of that. So let's just see what else is coming through. Okay, so we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yes, so this is Sorry, this is something I feel like they want, but I'm almost picturing this, your person is this person here. Like, she wants to speak to him, and look how he's just kind of, he's leaning against the tree. He's trying to create as much distance between them as possible, and he's, you know, looking off into the distance, not wanting to pay any attention here. And see again how there's multiple people involved in this. So yeah, it's either that there are multiple people involved in your connection, or like people whispering in their ear. So there could be a little bit of gossip as well. Okay, it could have been like some kind of gossip scandal type of thing. But this also could be like, you know, like the angel and the devil on their shoulder. You know, one saying you should reach out and let's smooth this over, and the other one saying no, I was not in the wrong, blah blah blah, right? So there's definitely some toing and froing with them right now. But heart-to-heart conversations is something they feel that is needed here in order to heal what's happened between the two of you. Okay, and then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. So if you are wanting to come back together and reconcile this with this person, or reconcile this connection, then manifestations and prayers and affirmations will help to bring you back together. A positive mindset, and it may be that you need to be the one to call them as well. Pick up the phone and reach out to them, because they may not be as strong as you to be able to do that, okay? But you may feel it's them that needs to be the one to reach out. Maybe you're both as stubborn as each other here, but somebody has to make the first move, okay? Take a look in here. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this box. Oh, it's just beautiful, because I had bath bombs in here and they smell delightful. Okay, what do we have that's flipped over? We've got builder, journalist. So these could be possible jobs that your person could have or do or have interests in. Oh my God. Someone is watching you. Yes, so this person is definitely keeping an eye on you for sure. So whether they're keeping an eye on you on social media, keeping an eye on you, well, take that, it says stillness, keeping an eye on you in business matters, or your own business or something, or asking other people about you. It's like they haven't stopped thinking about you. We have childcare. You are healing. So one of you might be a healer as well, or going through some healing, physical, mental, or emotional. And then we have lawyer. Okay, I really hope the lawyers haven't gotten involved in your connection. But again, it could be more about outside interest. You know, these are just little clues maybe to help piece together who this person is that's constantly thinking about you. Yeah, so it does feel like there's no communication. You know, things are very still, but we know that already. We know that they're watching you. And yeah, so it may be that these are things they're interested in, childcare. This could be that they have children, or they're thinking about you having children. And that makes sense with Mother Earth there. There's some connection with mothering and children. Maybe one of you behaved like the mother and one of you behaved like the child, you know, in your dynamic. And yeah, it may be that, I don't know, with lawyer and someone got the law involved, or Libra, okay, correlation with legal matters in the law. So whether someone has a lot of Libra, and that could make sense with like gossiping, maybe that someone else was involved who's got Libra energy. And builder, building blocks, wanting to build something from the ground up here. Maybe your person is interested in writing as well. But I do feel like one of you is either works in some sort of healing industry or works with children, whether that's holistic or conventional, as a nurse or doctor, Reiki healer, or, you know, whatever it might be for you. I just feel like there's something to do with helping others, and saging as well. That might be something that they're doing as well. They might be saging their space. They might be working on their meditation. And it might be something that you enlightened them to as well. Maybe, because I feel like there's this spiritual sense coming through from you here, and maybe this is something you're doing right now, but I just see all of this smoke, okay? But that could also be like smoke and mirrors with your connection. Like things just aren't what they seem right now. So yeah, I do feel like there's an element of change in the wind because there's all of this air. So I do feel like things are going to change between the two of you. But right now, yeah, they're just in that place. They're not willing to make any changes. They want the change, but they're not willing to implement them at this time. Okay, so let's just take a look at the Astro dice as well. So we've got the number 11, we've got Venus, and we've got Gemini. So 11 is the master number. And even if you look, they're very similar, 11 and Gemini there. Okay, the two pillars. So it may be that they have two faces. Okay, this could be a two-faced person, you know, somebody that was fake, okay, towards you and said things to your face, but then said things behind your back. Okay, but this might be how they're thinking about you as well. Okay, definitely some kind of, it feels like the truth hasn't always been told here. Okay, and but there are two sides to every story. So yeah, it's maybe like that people are ganging up on each other or picking sides, choosing sides. But with all of that Gemini energy, ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and the mind. Okay, so yeah, there may be a lot of gossiping and talking going on, but things not being said directly to you. Okay, that could be your energy as well. They may be in the place where they're thinking you're talking about them. Okay, but also it's about looking at the bigger picture, and maybe that's something they're starting to do because Gemini zooms out and Virgo, the co-ruler of Gemini, zooms in. Okay, so maybe that they're taking a moment to zoom out the lens to look at your friendship, connection, relationship, partnership, whatever it might be, in a broader sense, rather than zoning in on all the little minor details. So that might be something that they're looking to do rather than obsessing about those little things that have happened and starting to let things go here. And then Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So again, that Libra energy coming through, and Taurus being very fixed earth. So yeah, not really moving forward. But it could be something to do with timing as well, because we currently do have Venus in Taurus. Now, this is a timeless reading, of course. So that may not be the same placement as when you're watching it, but this is still the energy that's coming through for you today, regardless where the transiting Venus is now. But as I'm recording this, it's there in Taurus, and it's very happy there in Taurus. So it may even be that this might be a good opportunity to communicate and come back together if that's something that you've been considering doing. And it may be something that they consider doing. But again, it's all about divine timing with that number 11. It's that master number of synchronicity. So maybe something will also transpire in the time frame of 11, a unit of time. So 11 hours, 11 days, 11 weeks, 11 months, the 11th month of the year, or the 11th date of each month. So just maybe take that into consideration, and especially 1111. And maybe that's also a sign as when you see the number 1111, you know that your person is thinking about you. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, and if it does, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. And I am available for personal readings at this time, so feel free to check the description box below for details there. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Hey, group 3, so let's see who is constantly thinking about you right now. I feel like this person is thinking about you a lot, and is maybe even bordering on obsessed a little bit, but they feel like they're unable to speak, like they've got a frog in their throat. So they may be a little shy and reserved about coming towards you. It's like they see you, and I feel like they really admire you. They admire how tenacious you are. They admire something about your outside of the box thinking, or the unconventional way that you do things. Like you're not somebody that is like a follower or a sheep and you follow along with everybody else, that you really step outside of that in some way, and you know, maybe do things against the grain, which they find really attractive because there is a confidence in that. Okay, I do feel like they are a little confused though, because in one sense they really want to come towards you, but they're not quite sure if they feel worthy enough to. I'm seeing a lot of fire signs come through here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius as well. So You may resonate with those signs, but I feel like these are your person's dominant signs, especially the fire signs here. But it also feels like this person right now has a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. So things feel quite heavy for them. So they may be working really hard on their own business, or it may even be that they're putting in a lot of graft and effort with you, but maybe they feel like they've come to a stop point where they're not able to move any further forwards with you, like you've just kind of closed off in some way. And whether that's physically or energetically, that you've closed off to them. But let's just see what else is coming through about this person who is thinking about you. Okay, we've got White Witch, be the light. Knight, be brave and honest. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Winter, take care of your needs. Okay, so I'm seeing something to do with like white, like snow or something, winter. You know, we've got all of these snowy animals here. We've got a wolf, we've got like the snow owl there. Yeah, it may be that this person likes to wear faux, I hope. Or they have like a faux fur rug or blankets that they like to be wrapped up in. Or they even have husky as well, like a husky dog, okay? Maybe they do have an owl. I don't know if people do keep pet owls. So again, that could be very literal, but I feel like it's more metaphorical there, almost like they're the owl, like they have wisdom about you, or they feel like you have a lot of wisdom. And again, they're very silent, they're keeping an eye on you. And maybe this is at night time because it's nocturnal being an owl. So maybe late at night is when they think about you most, and maybe that's when they're either looking at your social media, or if this is somebody that you do know or you've been with, maybe they're looking at old photos or videos or old memories of the two of you. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's something to do with late at night. Maybe that's when you spent the most time together, okay, as late at night. But yeah, but something happened that caused a breakdown here. So a breakdown in communication, okay? And I do feel like they're thinking about that right now, and they're thinking they want to just create that peace. So maybe they feel like you are not happy with them right now, or, you know, that possibly that you're angry with them right now. And they just want to restore the peace, okay? And that may not be the case. You may be like, I don't know why they're thinking that, but this is just how they're feeling, because they are a little bit insecure, I feel, at this moment. Or maybe it's that they feel a little insecure around you, okay? Or like they're not worthy, like you intimidate them a little bit is what's coming through. So they feel like they need to be brave and courageous when they come towards you, because they see your strength and they know that you need somebody strong by your side, and you're not just going to kind of let anybody in, okay? Because you have that strong Aquarius energy, I feel like they know that you'll just go off and do your own thing, and it's like you don't need them. And maybe that's not something that they're used to. Maybe they're used to feeling needed, and maybe they want you to feel like you need them a little bit in some way. This is what's coming through here. But yeah, I just feel like they're taking their time here. They're taking their time to build up the courage, I feel like, to come towards you. And they may be really focused on themselves at this moment and taking care of, you know, themselves, taking care of their health and well-being. Maybe they're on a new fitness routine or something, and they're working on their health or their appearance, trying to transform. But yeah, I just feel like they would love to just take care of you. They want to be a part of your life. They want to support you in all of your dreams and goals. And I really feel like this person would appreciate and does appreciate who you really are. And because that might be something that you've thought about in the past. How would anybody accept me for who I really am on the inside? So, you know, that could be something that's seeping through about your energy there. But I feel like this person is like, I want to be there for you. I love you for who you are. I love your weird and wacky side, because I have a weird and wacky side too, and I want to be together with you and do weird and wonderful things, and I want to be able to share in all of those things with you. So yeah, I just feel like this person wants to be a team with you. They want to be your other half. They want to be in an equal partnership with you. Okay, so it doesn't mean it has to be romantic, a romantic connection or feelings. It could be about friendship or even about work as well. If this is a colleague or something, they just want to feel like things are balanced and equal, and they just want to feel like they are able to take care of your needs as well as theirs. So let's see what else is coming through here for you. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. This one came out earlier. It just makes me laugh, especially with this title of this reading. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Yeah, it's like one of you wants to be honest and to open up and communicate, but the other one is just holding back and is too shy and reserved. And it's like I see them like kind of stiffening up, and yeah, maybe you tried to talk to them honestly and maybe you were shut down. Okay, but this again could be the other way around. Maybe they were the ones that tried to reach out to you and be honest with their feelings, and they got shut down. But there was definitely a lack of balance there, and there could have been some other people involved, like, you know, niggling, interference of others, like whispering in your ear or whispering in theirs, causing issues. But it could also be like these nagging thoughts as well, coming in from all directions here, and things not feeling like they were straightforwards in some way. But I do feel like they want to have that heart-to-heart conversation with you, whether that's again, or they would just like to have that open and honest kind of relationship with you. I don't feel like this person wants to hold back, but it's just at the moment they may be gauging where you are. And this is weird, this one keeps coming out today. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. Yeah, so I feel like this person has been visualizing you and maybe dreaming about you, or yeah, and again, like late at night, they're really thinking about how special you are and that you could possibly be their soulmate. And I really feel like they are trying to call you in. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yes, so yeah, this person may be feeling like you're not, like they're not your type, okay? That there's something like physical about them, or maybe the job they do, or their personality, or their age, or there's something about them that they feel like, oh, you wouldn't like that about them. You wouldn't be interested in that, you know, or I'm not the type, and that may be why they're holding back. Maybe they've been like stalking your social media or looking at your past partners and thinking, I don't resemble anything like those people, and there's no way that you'll have an interest in me. Yeah, I feel like that's the level of what they're thinking, and that's why they're holding back at this moment. So let's take a little look in here as well. Okay, journalist. So your person may write. You may be a writer. That might be something that you're interested in, or maybe if like you've got a blog, or maybe they're reading it or something. Prepare and plan. Okay, so maybe preparing and planning on coming towards you, and maybe again that they're giving themselves a little makeover, and they're thinking, okay, I'm going to get into that place first before I make any moves. Graphic designer. Okay, so that could be very literal. Could be something that they do or something that they're interested in. Okay, we've got the 12th house, which is the house of secrets, hospitals, prisons. So whether you work there or they work there, or maybe that's what they feel like where they are right now. They're in a prison, and whether that's like they're trying to break out of the shell, maybe it's physically in their body and they feel like they're trying to shed some fat, like that's their prison. They could be feeling like they're stuck at home, or even in their minds. Their mind could be a prison. Okay, sometimes it can feel that way, can't it? You know, if we're not able to escape certain thoughts, or we're not able to evolve in some way that we would like. Hypnotherapist. It could be that they are thinking of seeing a hypnotherapist, okay, to help with those thoughts and reprogramming as well. As hypnotherapists are great for helping with addictions and reprogramming and breaking negative cycles and habits. So yeah, it might be something that they are thinking about doing at the moment, or of course it could be something that they're actually interested in, or you are. But yeah, I feel like that's something that they want, because they want to transform and they want to feel better about themselves. And I feel like this person really likes to self-improve. I think they've got a lot of restless energy. I don't feel like they sit still very often, so they're always on the go. And maybe it's that they need more time, well, not more time to relax, but they need to prioritize relaxation time. And maybe that's something they feel like they're lacking as well with balance. You know, maybe if they were with you, they could relax a little bit more. So, but then that's stemming from a place of insecurity still as well. Builder again. So again, that could be their job, that they are a builder, or they're building blocks, or they're building, again, themselves from the ground up. So definitely something to do with like a makeover, making over themselves, or construction. Okay. Under construction just came through as well. So we've got you are healing and don't wait. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they are going through some healing right now, but I feel like that's something that you may be doing also. Okay, is healing, and either healing from what happened to either cause the breakdown between the two of you. Yeah, so I do feel like there's a lot of healing, divine energy coming through in your connection, and something to do with patience here with don't wait. So it may be that this person is a little bit impatient, and again, they don't wait for things, they want it now. And that might be something that they're having to learn, because I feel like, especially if this person came in all guns blazing, it may have scared you off, because, you know, maybe you like to take things quite slowly. And yeah, it's like they're having to reevaluate and adjust how they approach you in some way. So yeah, it's learning how to slow down a little bit. But yeah, but I feel like this message about you, it's about you keeping an open mind from your soulmate, because it may be that this person might be perfect for you, but you might be vetoing them for a reason that maybe if it is attraction, but maybe if you went on one date, the attraction would grow. Okay. So, but of course that's your choice, what you choose to do with this person. I do feel like they are going to come towards you though. But I do feel like they are preparing and planning to come towards you, but they're still in this kind of secretive place where they're not quite ready yet. They're, again, under construction right now, okay? So we just want to look at the Astro dice as well. What's coming through about the person thinking about you? Okay, so, whoa. I don't think that has ever happened before, actually. That's crazy. So we have Mercury, we have Gemini, and then we have the number 3. And all of those correlate exactly. They all basically, basically means like triple Gemini, basically, right? Because the 3rd house is the house of, that is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. The only thing we're missing in here is Virgo, but that's Gemini's house right there, okay? So yeah, it definitely shows that they are thinking about you a lot. And I mean a lot. And almost like they're not thinking about anything else. And it's like everything they're doing is leading up towards you. And yeah, the 3rd house also represents siblings, short distance travel as well. Like maybe they want to go on a date or with you somewhere like close to home, or maybe they live close to your home. It may also be that you met through one of your siblings or something, or a neighbor as well. Okay, can be a neighbor energy. But yeah, and it may also be that you've seen 2 different sides to them. Maybe you've only seen the one side, you haven't seen the other side to them yet. Okay, the 2 faces of Gemini. Or maybe you have seen both sides and that's why you're staying back, because you're not sure. But also maybe your person has strong Gemini or Virgo in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North or South node. But it definitely shows that they are, I would say, so far they're the most like obsessed, because you know, this is all to do with the mind, basically. So they are constantly thinking about you. I mean, really constantly thinking about you. But like I said, especially at nighttime. But as I said, I feel like a lot of the action they're taking is towards you. And the things that they're doing within their life is about you. So yeah, I hope that this resonates for you, group 3. Oh my god, and you chose group 3 as well. Just realized, yep, there we go, 323. You may also see 3s in synchronicity as well, and when you see 3s, it may be that your person is thinking about you. Maybe even in like the witching hour at 3 a.m, between 3 and 5, maybe your person is a crazy early riser, or they go to bed really late, and it's again in those hours, or maybe they wake up sweating thinking about you. Yeah, it's very intense, this person, so just so you know. Okay, but as I said, let me know in the comments if this does resonate, and if it does, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you'd like a personal reading, then please feel free to check the description box below on details there and how you can book one with me. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, group number 4. Let's see who is constantly thinking about you. And I do always read the Moonology deck in the upright, just if anybody is curious why I flipped that one. Okay, wow, okay, but this is intense right out the gate. So your person may have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North or South Node. You could also have it as well, but yeah, it's like this person, this could be quite an obsessive energy with Scorpio here. So it maybe have been that this person was quite obsessed with you. Yeah, so it just feels like whatever this was maybe wasn't very healthy or isn't very healthy, and they're needing to release something that's very negative here, okay? And it may be their negative mind, okay, thinking about not appreciating what they have, or maybe they didn't appreciate you. If you were with this person, they weren't appreciative. And maybe there was someone that just is always kind of talking down about things, always has something negative to say about everything, even if it was something really positive that happened to them. It's like they were able to put a negative spin on it. So yeah, it may be that this person is just in a bit of a negative mindset right now, but it may be something that's more conditioned within them to see things in a negative way. Yeah, but I feel like this person is physically tired right now. It's like they have been working really hard on something, and maybe working really hard to let these negative thoughts go. But yeah, there's something like maybe this person, they cut you off, or maybe they feel like you cut them off. But it's a very harsh energy. Like there's not a lot of like love coming through here, or sort of warm, fuzzy feelings. It all feels quite abrupt and intense and blunt. So yeah, whether this was like a frank discussion you had with this person, and it didn't end on the best of terms. Yeah, it just feels a little rough around the edges. So let's see what else is coming through about this person who's constantly thinking about you. Okay, we had 2 jump out here. We've got Protection Guardian, drop your shields, and Druid, hold the space. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it may be that this person is in a protective mode right now, and it may also be, again, that that's where you are right now, protecting yourself from their negative energy. But I feel like they're holding back from you right now. They're just taking some time out. So it may not even be that this person is very negative, but it may be that your connection became very negative, okay, on both sides, and maybe it was just hard to be able to work through that, and maybe you guys needed some space so things could heal. You've got Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. Okay. Yeah, so it may be that one of you has a strong connection to animals, and that it's something that they're maybe thinking about. So I don't know whether this, maybe you shared a pet, but lots of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through. We do have fire as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course, Scorpio there too. But yeah, a lot of like a forest stuff coming through. Maybe you spent some time in the woods together, or you know, maybe you live in the countryside, and maybe they live in the countryside and are surrounded by a lot of animals. It may be that this person prefers to stick around animals. Yeah, I'm just getting the sense that this person doesn't trust people very easily. And that may have been where you've come up against them in some way. Like maybe they've been burned quite badly by other people throughout their lives, and yeah, they're just not very trusting, and maybe they've just had their guard up with you. And yeah, it's like they'd like to stick around nature and animals, pets, and rather than deal with people. Okay, maybe they struggle to be able to, they might struggle with like their social skills or something. You know, I don't feel like they're the type of person that kind of just gets along with everybody and is kind of easygoing and, you know, a real people person. I feel like this person may be more of an introvert. And again, introverts can be very social as well and great with people. I feel like maybe they just don't get people very easily, and they're very straight talking. So they may say things really bluntly, and some people will appreciate that, but others may not so much. So, you know, that's up to each individual, of course, but it may even be that they're quite harsh with their delivery. So not only honest, but maybe they take it a little, like one step too far, and it comes across as, yeah, quite mean, okay, is what I'm sensing. But I don't feel like this person is that way. I just feel like there's someone that just says it like it is, and yeah, they're like a Marmite person. You either love them or you hate them, like take it or leave it, and they're quite happy to be left in that way. But at the same time, there's something about you that they are really stuck on and they haven't been able to let go of yet, and something that really lit a fire under them, okay, like a fire in the belly. So whether you really piss them off in some way, and like now they've got their wall up completely. So this could have been like quite a volatile argument or something that felt quite fiery. It could also be romantic, you know, feelings, like feeling attracted to you, like passionate towards you. So it may even be that they've had to hold back because they're starting to get feelings for you and they weren't sure what to do with them. So yeah, it's like they've held back, and I sense that they're just not ready to either be rejected in some way, and again that like they haven't trusted people. Oh my god, I've just noticed what's on the bottom of the deck here. Snake. Oh, snake, shed old skin. So yeah, they may feel like people are very snaky, going behind their back, or they may feel like that's what happens between the two of you here. But let's see what else is coming through. And I'm seeing a lot of dark hair as well, and yeah, as this one came out too. So yeah, I feel like your person has quite dark hair. And I would say fairly long, or at least to shoulder length or below. Or whether it's natural or not natural, I just feel like there's this, very dark energy and very piercing dark eyes is coming through as well. So, and again, more animals here. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, so it may be that your connection is going through something very transformative right now. So where there is space, there is transformation, there is change, because nothing stays the same. Your person just transforms from the way they are. I'm just seeing like Beauty and the Beast, you know, in the beginning, and you know, he's very hardened and obviously very physically looks like the Beast, but within he becomes the Beast. But then obviously once he meets and falls in love with Belle, his heart starts to warm and open up, and then obviously it then reflects on the outside. So yeah, I'm almost feeling it's like that almost situation where this person may have started out as either quite hard and emotionally closed off, and then over time it's like they start to open up and they start to have feelings and start to show you that side to themselves. Or this is certainly what they're thinking about and what they're wanting here. And then we have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Yes, so definitely a lot of silence in this connection, but I feel that this could be quite a telepathic connection you may share. So you may feel like you're picking up on their thoughts, or an empathic connection where you're picking up on their feelings and emotions. But it's like there's no physical communication happening at this very moment, because it does feel like it's jarring. Things have come to a stop, but it may be that they're going and experimenting with some alternative or conventional healing, seeing a counsellor or a therapist or a doctor, a nurse, whoever it might be, a specialist. in trying to help them through some of these issues that they're going through. But it may also be that they're thinking about you in that way, or that you are like medicine to them, or maybe you help to point them in the direction of that. So I do see a lot of respect and admiration coming through from this person. And even though they may not be the most open in expressing that openly, I feel like within that's something that they're thinking about, that you have a lot of knowledge and they appreciate the things that you've done for them. And even if you haven't actually met this person, even though I do feel like you have, but for some of you I feel like it might even be somebody that you've worked with. It could have even been a client that you've worked with, or somebody that's at a distance, maybe someone that's come to you for some help. You may have helped them to heal, or helped them to see things in a new way, and then help them to shape, shift and transform so they can unveil the gifts that they do have. And you know, people may not be the gift that they have, social skills and speaking and socializing, but I feel like they've got such a strong connection to Earth's energy. Okay, and it may not even be that they might just be antisocial. They might be somebody that's really great with people, but naturally they stay indoor. They prefer to be with their own company, or with animals that they know that they trust and that they connect to. So there's definitely a really spiritual and Mother Nature vibe coming through about this person. And you know, they may be into, like I said, these alternative therapies and things. And you know, but I do feel there's something that you help to open their eyes towards, and to be able to see things from a different perspective. This one again today, crazy. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help to bring you together. So this might be something that they're working on right now, is bringing you back in towards their life. So rather than taking that physical action, they may just be working on manifesting you, okay, and dreaming of you and wanting you to come back in. What? Okay, this one again. What is going on today? Keep an open mind. Your soulmates may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, so it may be that this is a soulmate type of connection that you share. And it doesn't matter whether this is a friendship, a romantic connection, family connection, something unusual about it. So either like they are not your usual type looks wise, or maybe you didn't expect to feel how you felt for them, but I feel more so on their side that's how they're feeling too. Like they weren't expecting to have these sorts of feelings, you know, whether for good or for bad about you. And again, maybe you helped to open their eyes to someone else, especially if this was a client or if this is a friend and this isn't romantic in any way. It could be that through your help, guidance and healing, that they're able to open the door for their soulmates, the true one. So maybe they had to go deep, because that's what Scorpio is about, is digging deep below the surface, not what's going on in the superficial context. You know, it's not about how somebody looks, it's about the person that is within. So maybe you really helped them to go deeper here. And we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So yeah, if you're waiting for this person and you're recognizing who this is and you're waiting for them to come in towards you, I feel like that's a sign that very soon they are going to come in towards you, and they're going to make that choice and actually take the action rather than doing everything from an observatory. You know, they're going to be stepping out into the spotlight and making it known. Okay, but if this was, again, your help and guidance in them moving towards somebody else, then I feel like, again, that's in their minds, they're going to be doing that off the back of, you know, your help, love and support. So let's just see what else we've got coming through here. Okay, we've got gateway. Yeah, exactly, gateway. Like you were the gateway for them. You were the gateway for them to open up their minds, maybe even to spiritually awaken, or awaken to, you know, these ways of healing. And okay, so we've got obsess, yes, Scorpio, so obsessed. So yeah, they may be obsessed with you off the back of this situation. But again, this might be something that maybe you've helped them go through and learn to let go of obsessions. Family, so they may feel like you're family to them, or would treat you like family. And maybe even that you help to heal some family issues with them. Okay, or family tree as well. Maybe there's some like an ancestral or past life connection that you share. Okay, you are healing. Yeah, so I feel like they know that you are healing, that they are healing themselves and you are healing. We've got police. Okay, I know that's such a random one. So I don't know whether the police were involved. I really hope not. In your connection, whether your person works for the police, whether you do, or whether someone's interested in that stuff. But that does resonate with Scorpio there, because Scorpio likes mysteries and to solve crimes and, yeah, to dig deep, you know, in the darker aspects of life. So, yeah, it may be something that they're interested in or doing right now. We've got self-care. Creative. Yeah, so I do feel like they want to almost like let you know that they're just taking care of themselves right now, and like they're doing what you told them to do, or they're taking the advice that they've been given. They are working on themselves and they are working on the healing here. And it's like, yeah, they want you to know that you were the gateway for them to either heal and maybe to even share their wisdom. Maybe they didn't realize the gifts that they had. And you help to shine a light on those gifts, and now they're working on that and how they can actually start to share the gifts with other people. Okay, and then we have first house. Okay, first house is the sign of Aries, which would also rule the military and police. So yeah, maybe there's something to do with a military aspect in here somewhere. But also Aries rules the head. But the first house is about thyself. You know, that is the first house representation. It's all about me, me, myself, and I. So yeah, I feel like that's where this person is mainly focused at this moment. So if you were wondering where they are or how they're doing, it's like, again, they're just focusing on themselves right now, and it's something that they would truly need to do in this moment. And then we've got teacher. Yeah, so again, this could be you that's the teacher, or themselves that are thinking about teaching. And then lastly, let's look at the astro dice for you. Okay, so we have Virgo, the number 10, and then we have Venus. Okay, yeah, so Virgo is the great healer and nurturer, works very hard, rules the 6th astrological house of daily habits, routines, but also pets and animals there. So yeah, definitely something to do with pets and animals, whether your person maybe works with animals or is a vet, or again has a lot of pets and a very close connection with nature. The number 10 could be a time scale or an important date, okay, a date that you'd met for the first time, or it might be that something happens around your connection around the number 10, so the 10th of the month, the 10th month, or 10 days, weeks, months from now, years from now. Those could be units of time. We also have Venus there. Venus rules relationships and beauty. You know, all of life's lovely pleasures is ruled by Venus, and it's the divine feminine. So it may be that they're getting into and tapping into their feminine energy, and it doesn't matter whether they're a man or a woman. We all have yin and yang energy within us. When we're moving and we're creating action, we're using yang masculine energy, and when we are observing and we're going within, we're using the yin energy. So it's about balancing those out. And that might be something that they're focused on right now, and getting into their feminine energy, and maybe taking a moment to step back and again focus on themselves, not taking action on the outwards, but more so on an internal level. And yeah, so it's definitely, I feel like this is a really profound connection that you two share, and they really do appreciate what you've done for them. And even though they may not end up vocalizing this to you specifically about how you've helped them, but I feel they just want you to know that. They want you to know on a deeper level how much you've really helped to transform the way that they look at things and the way that they live their life moving forwards. I hope this resonates for you, Group 4, and if it does, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can go to the description box below, where you'll find all of the details there on how you can book one with me. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, group number 5, let's see who is constantly thinking about you. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, so I feel like this person has a lot of turmoil about you. So I do feel like there's been a connection. And whether you rejected this person and it didn't really go anywhere, or whether this was quite a significant connection that you shared, but I'll get more information on that shortly. But it does feel like this person is going through a lot of disruption and disturbance within when they think about you. It's like they have a lot of feelings that they want to express or they want to share with you, but they're keeping that to themselves and they're not opening up. It's like they are this whirlwind, you know, but they're pushing that whirlwind down. Okay, so it's all sort of building up within them. And I think it's causing them probably a few problems within them physically, because they need to get something off their chest here. And they want to step out of their comfort zone here with North Node. I do feel like they want to say what they want to say. They want to reach out to you because they can't stop thinking about you. But they may have been afraid, okay? You may have broken their hearts in the past, but they may have also broken your heart, okay? And they're concerned about coming back in towards you here, because this was definitely a lot of pain and sadness. And it could even have been a loss, a grieving, okay, a death, okay? But this was something where there was a lot of pain and sadness in the past here. But it seems like that has lifted and they've come out of that dark place now. So whether they've released the grieving or the pain that they have suffered, or whether they have released the guilt of the pain they inflicted, okay, depending on which way round it is. But yeah, they're starting to let go of some of that internal anguish over here on an emotional level. But over here, it's like something to do with not being fair or reciprocal in the amount of time and energy that's being exchanged here. So yeah, it's like maybe they feel like things are not being fair, like they're either giving you too much time and they're not getting the same in return, or that, again, the other way around, that you're giving them more time than they're giving to you. So let's see what else is coming through here. Okay. So that's weird. Sorry, I just had to second guess for a minute because that came out. It's a different card, you see. It's like, okay, wow, but there's obviously a reason why this needed to come out. We've got appreciation in reverse. So yeah, it may be that they didn't appreciate you, and maybe they're starting to realize that now. Okay, so what else is coming through? Okay, that was way too many. I'm actually going to take that one. Let's see what it is. Okay, so we've got medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. So they may be taking some medicine, you know, literally right now, holistic or conventional, or they could work in that industry of some kind, or they could also see you in that way, but something to do with healing here. Okay, what else can you tell me about this person who is thinking about you constantly? Okay, so we have snake, shed old skin, and then we have warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Yeah, so I feel like this person is going through some kind of transformation and they're letting something go. And apologies, sorry for the noise you can probably hear in the background now. It's just my bunnies are chewing, you know, some wood there. It's just what they do, and it's that particular time of day where they're very active. So sorry if that creates too much of a noise disturbance, but I can't do anything about it at this moment. But yeah, I just feel like they're letting go of a lot of negativity and the way that they used to be. Okay, they're releasing something, and again, maybe they're going down that route of healing, which is helping them to shed that old skin, and they're getting into that place where they're more of a warrior like energy, be fearless and stand strong. So they're finding their courage, they're finding their confidence again. So maybe their confidence was knocked back for quite some time, and yeah, they're starting to feel much stronger within their energy now. We've got Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. It may be that they discovered a talent during some strange times, maybe during like this pandemic or whatever. Maybe that they discovered something new that they were very good at, or something that they enjoyed. It may be something that you spurred them on to do as well. And it may also be something that actually brought you two together, a new talent, something that you did quite possibly, that brought them in towards you, that felt like a change here. So yeah, it's like them trusting their instincts. So, and I feel like they are somebody who trusts their instincts. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of insecurity here. I feel like this person is quite confident usually. But yeah, it was like something just knocked them back temporarily. But right now they're feeling much stronger within themselves because they needed space. They needed space from the situation with you, and maybe just space away from the world. So I'm sensing this person may be not like the most vocal on social media or anything. They're quite quiet or mysterious in some way, but it's not because there's nothing going on with them, but they just don't like to share everything that's happening with the world. I feel like they're quite introverted in that way. But if this person is on vocal on social media, I feel like maybe they are so far the other way, maybe very, very vocal, but they don't share anything that's like really deep or really private with them. Maybe they just share like jokey things, or like fitness as well, like something to do with fitness and maybe holding some sort of tool. I don't know if they work with a tool like that in their work. I don't know. I mean, you could see it as a phallic symbol as well. But yeah, take that if it resonates. Okay, let's see what else is coming through about this person. Okay, so we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Yeah, so I feel like this person does want you to give them a chance. So whether this is give them another chance, maybe they had a chance and they blew it in the past, or whether this is a brand new start, like this person does want a start with you. They do want a relationship. They do want to connect with you. But yeah, it's like they just want you to give them the chance, and it's like they're waiting for you. They're waiting for some kind of signal from you. Okay, we've got flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This one again, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from a usual type and expectation. And then chemistry, there's a strong chemical or strong magnetic attraction here between the two of you. So yeah, this does feel like if this was somebody from your past here that you connected with, it just feels like things would be a much lighter this time round. Or if you are talking or connecting at the moment, it just feels like things are much more sort of fun and flirtatious, and there is a strong chemical connection that you share, and it does feel very magnetic, like you're drawn to one another. So maybe this has been like an on and off connection that you've been in, back and forth, and you just can't quite let them go. But this person clearly hasn't let you go because they're obviously constantly thinking about you, okay, if they've come through in this reading. So they are thinking about the fun times that you shared and the chemistry here. But for some of you, this could also be that they've extended their flirtatious ways to other people, okay? So it may be that that's something that came between you in the past, or it may be that they're kind of keeping their options open right now and they're not in that place ready to commit, because I'm seeing like a lot of people here. So even though they can be very introverted, I feel like at times they're very focused on their goals and their businesses, or or their career, the plans that they have with their finances, because if that has been a factor as well for them, that is something that's on their mind, and it's like they know they need to focus on that. That's where they're putting their physical attention right now, but in their mind they want to give you their attention. They want to give you that physical attention. I feel like they really want to hold you in their arms, like they just want to support you, and they want to feel like that body to body contact, something to do with being very close and hugging. So whether this is a friendship connection, and you're very close like that, but they want more, okay? But I feel like this is mutual though. I feel like this is a mutual attraction. So if there isn't someone that you're attracted to like this right now, just know that this person's going to come in, because they may just be watching you right now. They may just be thinking about you right now, but they are certainly wanting to come in towards you because they have all of that attraction for you. But I feel they are thinking about their passions and their desires for you, but they're just not sure if you're on the same page as them. So they may be holding back for just a moment until they feel like, again, they've got like the green light from you, until they feel like, yes, I can go now. I can come out and I can extend some flirtatious energy towards you. But let's see what else is coming through here. Okay, some of these are going to be so random, I know. We've got driving instructor. So, I mean, that could be their job, could be your job, or it could just be a driver, or maybe you've been in like the driving seat with them. Maybe you have to be in the driving seat and instruct them on which way to go or how to do something. Okay. Police, okay. Came out again earlier, so they could work in that industry. They could have strong Aries energy. Aries represents the police and the military, or construction. We've got nurse, again, something that you could do, and maybe that they're wanting to nurse this connection back to health, right? Introspect, yeah. So this is what I feel like they are doing at this moment, is introspecting about how they feel about you and the connection you share. Okay, but maybe also about what they really want and about stepping out of their own comfort zone. We've got children. So for some of you, they might be thinking about having children with you. Okay, or maybe that children have been a factor in your connection leading up to now. We've got let it go. Last one, we've got hypnotherapist. That one came out again. I just wanted to get one astrological house. Well, we'll see. If one comes through, it comes through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm closing my eyes, by the way, so I can't see what's coming through. Okay, so we've got avoid this energy, and then we've got move forward. So that sounds like a really frustrating thing. Like, it's almost like 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. So that might be how you feel about this connection with this person. But I also feel like this person may be feeling like you're trying to avoid them. So maybe like that you ghosted them. Okay, that could have been their energy as well. They could have ghosted you. I just feel like this person's maybe quite indecisive at the moment. Like like I said, in 1 second they want to avoid this altogether, and the next they want to move forwards with you. So yeah, they're like toing and froing, and they're just not sure what to do. And yeah, in one part they want to let this go. In one part they feel like they want to drive forwards with this. But at the moment they are just taking some time to work on themselves internally. And they may be seeking help with a hypnotherapist or holistic healer. It might be something that they do themselves or something that you do. Okay, let's just look at the astro dice as well to see what's coming through about them. Who's constantly thinking about you? So we have 11, we have Aquarius, and we have Saturn. Okay, so yeah, we've got 11, which is the master numerical numbers. It may also be that they're thinking about you around the time of 11, 11, 11. Maybe when you see 11, 11, that means that this person is thinking of you at that moment. Okay, they could resonate with the sign of Aquarius. So maybe there's somebody that thinks outside of the box a little bit. You know, do things in an unusual or unconventional way. Yeah, I feel like they're thinking you're someone that they could really be with and have a real like structure and family with. Something that's long-term and committed. You know, something that they'd have to have like a level of discipline with. Okay, and that they'd be willing to work hard on. I mean, but we do have Aquarius, so there is a level of emotional detachment, and that might be something that they do need to work on there. But I feel like they see you as someone who really thinks outside the box and is innovative, and you're very unique, and they can't stop thinking about you. Like, no one else really measures up to you in the way that you are, and the way that you see the world and treat people and treat animals, or you just have this beautiful way about you that is very special, and they just know that this is a divine connection and that they're not going to get this elsewhere, but they know that they need to put in the hard work. But they also may feel restricted, okay, restricted in their energies to be able to move forwards towards you, especially if they have got issues with their finances right now. It's like they're having to work through that because it affects their self-esteem. So, you know, especially if they put a lot of emphasis on possessions or material wealth, and if they don't feel like they have that, they may not even feel worthy enough to come in towards you until they feel like they've got that, you know, under their belts. They're like, finances is good, I'm good. Okay, now I can step up towards you because I'm where I want to be. okay? And again, stepping out of their comfort zone. They do want to do that. And maybe even being with you is stepping out of their comfort zone and is moving away from their usual type and expectations. So, they may be going towards you and you might be someone totally different to the types of people that they've been with. But I feel like that's something that they want. They do want to change what they've been doing, but there is a bit of a fight between the old and the new. They're wanting a change, they're wanting fresh new energy, someone very different, but then feeling very stuck and in the routine and feeling conditioned in the place that they've been with the types of partners that they have been connected with. So it's like they really have to work hard to get out of that comfort zone, but once they're there, they realize that they should have been there all along. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, group 5, and if it does, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video today, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below for all the details there on how you can book one with me. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.